Good morning and welcome to another beautiful Bob Ross Friday. Just kind of tuning into the energies already this morning. To be honest, I'm feeling a little weird. I'm not really sure what to make of it all, but we're gonna tap in and see what messages Mr. Bob Ross has for us this weekend and to carry us through this week. welcome. Those of you who are watching live, love you so much. So last week we were given a message about relaxing and just letting it happen, just trusting and allowing things to unfold. And certainly that was a potent message for me in my life. And I wonder if you too also felt like that was necessary to help you move through last weekend's and last week's energies. So like I said, I'm feeling a little weird today. So let's see what that's all about. Maybe Bob has some guidance. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. And right before I went on, there's a bunch of sirens going off. So I don't know. It's a little kind of spooky feeling out there. Autumn is here. We're shifting. We're changing. I think we're just going through a lot of changes. Maybe you feel like you're in a new world and you're not really sure how to be in that new space energetically. Here we got a card. Do we have one more, Bob? Ooh, got a couple more. Okay, we have 3. This is interesting. Let's see. It is interesting, apparently. That's what the card literally says. It's interesting. This is great. Okay, so here we have a King of Swords. It's life. It's interesting. It's fun. I think that, this is a playful message to the energies right now of just like, yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's interesting. It's different. He came along with the 8 of Hearts here, which says we don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents. Let's read into this because there's a third card that I'm going to bring into the mix here. But this King of Swords, this is an interesting perspective of life. Right? It's life. It's interesting. It's fun. The King of Spades here, or I keep calling him the King of Swords because that's where my mind goes, but often we can, I think, look at our lives through this lens of our past and, apply the patterns and the emotional weight of the things that we've experienced before us. When in actuality, that kind of approach to things keeps us stuck. It keeps us repeating. It keeps us manifesting the same things over and over again. So I feel like the King of Swords is really popping in here with that, clean slate. Here we are. This is the new energetic cycle. This is the new way of doing, way of being. And even though it's different and it's new, it's interesting. It's life. It's fun. It can be if we let it be, right? If we stop trying to apply what we used to know to this now, right? Because we're in a different realm here. Give me just a minute. I gotta take care of something. Okay, there we go. But that takes a certain kind of perspective. Like the King of Spades is not getting sucked into emotion. He's not getting sucked into ego. He is able to look at his life objectively and make a determination that all is well. And, you know, with this Eight of Hearts or this Eight of Cups, it could be that you are walking away from those old emotions, those old ways of being emotionally, those old heart attachments. And I think Bob's reminding us, don't look at them as mistakes. Whatever you're walking away from, whatever had happened in the past that you are, you know, stepping out of and into this new world away from, the point is not to look at them as, you know, mistakes or as things that have happened that you wish wouldn't have happened, because the King of Swords energy is very neutral. It is very objective. There is no attachment to that, whether it's good or bad, right? This could even be an old project that, you know, an old passion with this heart that you're just done with. You're just over it and moving on to new things, okay? So I'm feeling just inclined to say to stay open to that, because here we have an Ace of Hearts coming in to fill that vacuum that we created with this walking away. Here it is. And I think we got this card a couple of weeks ago. It says success with painting leads to success with many things. It carries over into every part of your life. Our creative pursuits, the things that we're trying to allow in, the love, because our creativity is synonymous with our love, with our capacity to receive love from the force of creation itself, and that love continues to flow into then what we create. So it's all love. Here's my shirt, right? Love is why we are here, love. And so we can't accept this new love. We can't accept this new way of interacting with our world if we're still clinging to how things were. So this walking away from our mistakes and the things, the emotional situations and hang-ups of our past is necessary in order to accept this new Ace that wants to come in. Like, you've got to create room. And how do you create room? You create room with the King of Spades. You create room up here. Getting really present. Getting really clear on where you are right now in this moment, that everything is fine. Everything is working out. Everything right here, right now, as you live and breathe is okay. And it's life. It's interesting. It's fun. It's going to feel a little strange. But it's not to be alarmed. Maybe that's what the alarms going off at the beginning of this video were about. It's like, don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. This is good. What's happening is good. It's life. It's interesting. It's fun. The things that you're walking away from, they weren't mistakes. They were happy accidents leading you to this moment now where you can grab this Ace fully and completely. You can allow in real love into your life. Let it come in. Use your sword to create space. Use your objectivity to create space. Use your wisdom to create space, to allow yourself to walk away from that which is not serving you anymore, so that you can grab this Ace. So if I had to suspect what this weekend and next week is going to bring for you, I think you might have an opportunity to truly step away from what's emotionally been holding you back. but it's going to require your wisdom and objectivity to do that, your ability to stay present and allow the goodness of this moment and this life through. If you can do that, then I think you're going to grab that ace, you're going to move on, you're going to finally move forward with that Ace of Cups, and you're going to feel really good about it, because Bob reminds us it carries over to every part of your life. So if it's a creative project that you've been hesitating to go for, to grasp that new love, everything you've gone through before this moment has led you to prepare to grab this. Trust it, allow it to be so, and take it. Take it so that you can move on. And what does this 8 and this ace become together? It becomes the 9 of Hearts, or the 9 of Cups, the happy merchant who sits before all of his creations and is just so in love, just for the sake of it. It's not trying to impress anybody. He does it because he loves it and he feels good about it. That's you. By the end of next week, that's you, if you are willing to make the necessary judgment calls and to let go of the past. I feel like maybe one more card. Let's just do one more card. We have time. What else, Bob? One more card. Oh, that's too many. Like 3 popped out. Just one. Just one, Bob. Just one. Here we go. Yeah. You got choices to make. Here we have the 2 of Diamonds, or the 2 of Pentacles. It says, let's get crazy. What the heck? Take a 2-inch brush. This is your bravery test. This is your bravery test. I'm getting goosebumps. Can you feel it? This is your bravery test. Are you brave enough to go for that ace? Are you brave enough to let go of past pains? Are you brave enough to walk away from that 8 of Hearts, that 8 of Cups? Can you do it? If you do, you will be choosing the Pentacle, right? You're going to let one go. You're going to say, fuck it. I'm just done with that one, right? And take the one that leads you to your ace. So you have choices to make. And, if it comes down to it and you're in that moment where you're like, right? And you feel that 2 of Pentacles energy where you're just trying to do 2 things simultaneously. You're trying to hold on to 2 versions of reality that don't go together at the same time. Remember the first part of this card. Let's get crazy, what the heck? That's the key phrase for this weekend and into next week. Let's just, what the heck? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Okay? That's what the King of Swords wants you to do. It's life. It's interesting. It's fun. Fucking go for it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You only have things to gain here. You have an Ace of Hearts, emotional fulfillment waiting for you on the other side of this. But it can't come to you if you're still clinging to what was, right? If you're still expecting things to turn out how they've been, if you're still allowing past mistakes to have a hold on you. Just let them wash away. They're gone, they're done, never to be repeated again. Okay? So I hope that you enjoyed that message and that it serves you this weekend and moving into next week. If you need a reminder, you can find this video again. It'll be on my IGTV. I'll also post it to YouTube. I don't know about you, but like I rewatch these. I take my own advice. I think I watched last weekend's video maybe 3 times throughout the week, right? Because I'm like, oh, I think I've forgotten the lesson of this week. So stick with it. You are doing it. You are breaking away from the old. You are grasping the new. Go for it. Get crazy. Make that choice. And you will be all the better for it. I love you. Love you so, so much. Give me a like. Give me a comment. Share this video with your tarot-minded creative friends. And yeah, thank you for being here. I love you. Take care, everyone. Bye.